Hi guys, today I am doing a video about being a girl. I feel like a lot of my videos are probably about that, but this is specifically a rant about things that pretty much you only have to deal with if you're a girl. I mean, I'm sure guys deal with this stuff, but it's just not as annoying and terrible when it's a guy dealing with it, at least for my opinion. Like, it's probably going to be a lot of TMI, but at the same time, if you're a girl, I'm sure you've experienced these things and you 100% agree. So, these are the things that I want to rant about, and it's just like a being a girl rant. So yeah, so we're gonna do some like gross like bodily things that I'm sure you probably don't want to hear me talk about, but I'm talking about them anyway. Anyway, the first thing I'm talking about is double standards, and I know that like I'm not the person to talk about this because I'm all about being old-fashioned, traditional. I want like a guy to open my door for me, pay for me. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Old-fashioned lifestyle is my dream. But at the same time, there is specific double standards in certain situations I find to be so annoying. And these come from relationships to regular everyday life things, but these are things I just find super annoying. So one of the things I wanted to mention was like when you're dating someone, whether you're like in a relationship or just starting to date or anything, there is this thing that happens, and please let me know if this is just me and like the people in my life that I talk to about this, or if you guys get that too. But when you make plans with a guy, so many times, how many times do they say, I don't know, it's up in the air, like we'll see what happens, simply so that they don't say no in the moment, because they might actually want to hang out with you, but they're not saying no because what if something better comes along? And they still want to hang out with you, but like something better might come along, and this way they can cancel later without actually getting in trouble because they technically never said yes. For me anyway, I'd rather have the person just tell me no from the beginning so I make other plans. I'm not sitting around waiting for them to say yes. Just say no from the beginning. I'm not gonna be upset if you say no. Just don't say I don't know. It's just so annoying because it gives them that power that says, well, now you're gonna have to sit around and wait for me because I still might want to hang out with you unless something better comes along. Like it's rude and it's disrespectful, and I feel like as a girl we definitely deal with that more than guys do. I don't know that guys deal with that because guys don't plan as much as girls do. Within 24 hours notice, guys still are like, oh, I don't know. Like if you want to hang out with a guy after work today, like 6 o'clock, and it was like lunchtime, you were like, oh hey, do you want to like go like get drinks after work? They'd be like, I don't know, like I'll see how I feel then. Like, oh my god, it's so annoying. Another thing that I want to mention is obviously like the most obvious thing about being a girl, which is periods. And I win at the whole like girl period thing. Like I win, like I have it worst. Like I lose technically, but you know what I mean? I have the worst periods. Like, and I feel like I mentioned this in any period rant I've done before, but they're just bad. They're real bad in every possible way. The fact that we have to use tampons, like, oh my god, and buy them and pay taxes on them, yeah, cool. So awesome. But the fact that we have to deal with all of that and don't get any extra like care for it, I feel like no one cares. Like we should get a day, at least one day every month that's like a paid sick day for that reason. It really is something that affects your everyday life, and I know some girls like don't have as bad of an experience, and some people are like, oh, my period lasts 3 days and I don't get any cramps. Like, okay, well then wonderful for you, but not everyone has that, and it's like not something I can control. Guys don't have to deal with that, and it's all about being a girl. Like it's just a thing that like comes with being a girl, and it's not fair. Like who asked for this? Because it wasn't me. Another thing, mustaches. Yes, I really hope no guys are watching this, but like the little hairs you get right here, especially on the edges. My natural color is like my brow color, so very dark. So like my leg hairs when they grow in, I have any hairs like this, any hairs from here, all that stuff, like so dark, so noticeable. This hair under here, it's so noticeable, and then I have to deal with it. Who else has that little hair there and like literally doesn't want to wax? Like waxing is the most painful thing anyway, and I'm like have a really high pain threshold, the tolerance, whatever it is, but waxing is so annoying and it's like really irritating as well, so that's why I don't like to do it. And then you also have whatever the other option is, like the stuff that you like rub on and like wipe off and it's supposed to be gone. It doesn't work. 100%, 0%, it does not work. Honestly, I've tried it multiple times. Is it one, I think it's like from Olay or something. It's like a balm and like a, I'm not really even sure what it is, but it doesn't work. It's like Nair for your face. So you have to use, what I use anyway, in case you were wondering, is the little like razors that you're meant for like your eyebrow area, like those little tiny ones, and that's what I use. And then you have to do it like every other day, and it's super annoying, and you don't notice it ever, like when you want to, like when I'm like, oh, like let me check, oh, it's not there, and like 2 days later it's like full on like mustache. Like if anyone got this close to me, it would be disgusting and prickly. It's like your eyebrow hair. Like how many times have you been like, oh, I have some time, I'm gonna pluck my eyebrows, and there's like 3 hairs, and then you go outside and it's like full on like your eyebrows taking over your face. it's disgusting, and guys don't have to worry about this. Like, it's not fair, and I know we don't have to worry about this. You think by now that evolution would have made women not have hair on their legs or something? Just an idea, throwing it out there into the world to make that happen. And everything's so expensive, like razors, oh my god, so expensive. Just all this stuff I'm talking about, like they're little extra things. You know when you go into a guy's apartment or a guy's house and they like don't have stuff? That's why, because they don't have to deal with the stuff that we have to deal with. You know, they have like one body wash that covers their body, their hair, everything. Like, we have a lot of stuff. It's annoying. Another one I wanted to mention was, other than like regular leg hair and like armpits and like all that stuff we have to shave, I don't know about you guys, maybe this is just me, this is so TMI, like if you don't want to watch this, skip ahead like 90 seconds, but I don't know, maybe now I'm getting older or it's like hormones or something, but all of a sudden I'm getting these long, straggly, dark hairs on the back of my thighs that aren't normal like regular leg hair. And it's really disgusting and it's really grossing me out. They're so long, they grow so fast, I don't know where they're coming from. I swear I'm turning into some kind of an ape or like a werewolf or something. It's really weird and disgusting, and I'm weirded out, and I feel like I'm getting really old now. I don't like that this is happening. It's really freaky, and it's definitely something I don't think that obviously guys worry about because they have their whole leg hair anyway. Another thing that I don't think guys worry about, or at least not as much, is like breaking out. Because I feel like when a guy has a breakout, okay, he has a breakout, you know you're gonna see it because guys don't wear makeup. I feel like when guys get pimples, it's like, it's fine. But when a girl gets a pimple, you have to cover that shit up. Like, you have to. I've read articles even that say like women in the workforce that don't wear makeup aren't as in like leadership positions, and they aren't as respected, seen as a higher power as men. Or as a woman who does wear makeup. As much as I love wearing makeup, and I totally would if I was in a high power position at a job or any job, I would just wear it because I like to. You shouldn't have to, you know what I mean? That shouldn't make a difference, but it does. A man obviously isn't gonna have that same statistic about him. And pimples also, I feel like girls are obviously more likely to get pimples, like that's just my opinion, because of hormones and because of makeup. Like, we have so many more products we use, and it's like an assumption that men won't use all those products, and I'm sure a lot of them don't. Like, that's why when you see a line from men's skincare, it's like 3 products, so easy, like the simplest thing ever. And women's like this serum and this cream and then this cream and then that one and then like another one. This is something that I'm like iffy about talking about, and this could fit into like a different rant, but when it comes to dress codes, I get really upset because it just, whether you're in middle school, high school, anything, I read so many articles recently about kids, like girls getting kicked out of school for the day or suspended because their skirt was too short, but they were in tank top like this. First of all the clothes out there at PacSun, Abercrombie, everything is cropped, and that's the trend, and like girls should be able to express themselves. Like, I'm not telling everyone to wear bikinis to school. You know, it should be in the realm of like an appropriate thing. Like, a guy shouldn't be allowed to wear no shirt to school, and a girl shouldn't be allowed to like be showing like her entire midsection. But some of these rules are, oh, your shirt needs to be like 3 fingers thick or something. Can you, like, is that really gonna make a difference whether it's this strap or 3 fingers here is gonna make that much of a difference? Why people are kicking these girls out of school for no reason? Like, these girls aren't doing this to break the rule. They're not even thinking probably like, oh, this is inappropriate, because they shouldn't have to. All these school dress codes is what they're saying is that guys can't control themselves. When they look at a girl, it's inappropriate for men to see women dressing like this from a young age, and all it does is make these women over-sexualize, how it does anyway. And you guys know I'm so not like this. Like, these aren't the kinds of things that I say or really believe, but it is kind of ridiculous, the fact that these rules are so intense because men can't control themselves. Like, shouldn't the rule just be, guys, focus? I think a lot of the rule books, I think, are saying like the reason that this is a rule, like these dress codes, is so that people aren't distracted from schoolwork. So what we're saying is assuming that men just can't focus on school if there is a woman dressing slightly not exactly according to these rules. That's right, that's what it is. Like, we're limited to what we can wear because men just can't control themselves. Like, I'm not blaming men, like, I'm sure plenty of the boys would be totally fine. I'm blaming people who make these dress codes. It's just kind of, it doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean? That's only something that girls will ever have to experience, because I don't think that there's guys going to school being like, oh, your shorts are too short, like, your pants are too tight. Like, no one is ever gonna say that to a boy because they assume, well, girls can control themselves. Girls aren't turned on by guys. It's not, that's not an issue. Girls can obviously focus on their schoolwork no matter what a guy is wearing, and yet guys can't do that the opposite way. That makes so much sense. And then this is another one that I feel like I deal with a lot. It's just that guys assume that you're crazy or overly emotional or anything like that when you're not. Like, I feel like there are a lot of girls who are like that. Like, no offense if you are. There is that assumption that if a girl knows what she wants, she's picky and she's like a bitch and all this stuff. And that bothers me because for me, you guys have seen a lot of my dating videos, my single videos, and like things like that. And what bothers me is that because I've had so many negative dating experiences, I know what I want, I know what I don't want. I know from the beginning that I don't want someone who's gonna lie to me, who has certain ideals that I don't agree with. And, you know, I can tell someone in the beginning, like, I'm a very open person, I'm kind of blunt, I want to put it all out there right in the beginning, and I know a lot of people wouldn't do that and say, stop worrying about relationship, just let it be. I would, but I've done that so many times and just like not asked the questions I wanted to ask and just held back and like didn't say the things I wanted to say because I didn't want to scare someone else off, or I didn't want to put everything out there at once and like make it seem too serious. But I mean, why would I hold back when after, if we were to start dating, I'm gonna end up saying all those things anyway? That's what I don't get. Like, I shouldn't be forced to hold back the things that I'm feeling, the things that I want to say to make a guy feel more comfortable, because they don't do that, that's for sure. If I were to start talking to someone, tell them like, okay, yeah, I have trust issues, so I do think that guy needs to earn my trust and like put a little bit more effort in, and hoping that he thinks I'm worth putting that effort in to see how I really am. And when I do open up, maybe it makes me picky, and that's fine, but it also makes me think that I'm worth something. Like, I have the confidence that says, like, I do think that being in a relationship with me is worth the little extra effort to prove to me that you can be trusted. And when I say that to guys, they're like, oh, you're too serious, you're gonna want me to do everything with you, and like you can't be independent, and like that's not what it is. They just take one thing I'll say and be like, oh, that's crazy, oh, this girl's so clingy. I'm really not. I just need to not be with someone who I can't trust. That's pretty much the gist of it. This is getting into like my relationship rants, which I might do another one soon. I think you guys might get what I mean. I feel like guys don't have that issue, at least no guys I know. Like, it's just so much easier for them. And it's not fair. Another one is clothes. It is difficult to buy clothes if you're a girl, no matter what size you are. Guys can go, oh, I'm a medium or a large, I'm a small, like, I know that's it, that's like the options. No, some shirts I'm extra small, some shirts I'm large, some pants I'm like a one size, and another store I'm like 3 different sizes. It depends on the style, it depends on so much stuff. Girls, because we do have more curves and because clothes do fit us more snugly, it is so much more difficult to find things that fit. And oh, another thing, bras. Okay, that is one thing obviously guys don't need. And also men's underwear, undershirts, those kinds of things, so cheap. You can buy like a bag of men's t-shirts for so cheap. And bras are so expensive. Like, thank God for Aerie, because I cannot deal with Victoria's Secret prices, because their quality has gone downhill. If you like ask me, it's gone way downhill. The style has gone way downhill, and the prices have shot like right through the roof. My camera's about to die, so I feel like I have to shut this down soon. But let me know what you like, what your girl rant is, what your things about being a girl or being a girl, whatever I titled this video. Let me know what your things are that like you think that girls have to deal with that guys don't, or just like things that you deal with and you know it's like a factor of being a girl. I'd love to know what you complain about, because I'm sure I agree with it and just forgot to put it in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to check out my other rants and all that kind of stuff. I'll do a couple of them below. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!